Hello Aries, welcome to my channel. Before we begin, I just want to remind you that I now have an Etsy page where you can get personal email readings from me, and the link to that Etsy page is in the description box below. So without further ado, let's start. So the purpose of this reading is to figure out if there are any messages for Aries out there from your spirit guides, universe, various angels, whatever it is you believe in, that you believe may have some messages waiting for you. So yeah, let's start. So we have 3 phases of cards here, and I'm gonna lay them all out and then go through the analysis part. So let's see what we may have. So I'm seeing that recently you may have had to make a choice or some kind, like a choice to really charge ahead with a decision. This was not a subtle decision. I see this was a major decision that you took by the reins and you charged ahead. I mean, look at this chariot. This woman on this chariot, she is not shy. Like, her energy is not shy about the decision that she's made. She's like, I'm going to do this at full confidence, full speed ahead on this chariot. And she's very confident. I mean, you got to be very confident to be, balanced like that. And also, naked. But, in reality, yeah, the chariot, full force ahead. You're just full control. You're just really confident, like you've got this. And you made this decision in the past. It could be recent or it could be, in the distant past, but I'm seeing that it was pretty recent, I think. Judging just from the energy here, it's very recent. It's very fast moving energy. And I see here that you, in your mind and your heart, I think you knew, mostly in your heart, because this cup symbolizes emotions. So this may have had something to do with an emotional area. Like, it could have been either the decision to be in a relationship with someone. It could have been a decision to break up with someone. It could have been the decision to either, move closer to your family, move closer to your siblings, your friends, some kind of decision when it comes to the heart, matters of the heart. Even involving like friendships, like close friendships. Maybe you had to make some kind of decision involving that, and you're very confident about it. I'm getting a lot of positive energy here, but I'm also seeing that, if there's 2 sides of the coin, I'm seeing that this decision also led you to sort of a phase of being alone, a little bit independent, solitary, but ultimately the payoff is amazing when it comes to the matters of the heart with this decision that you made. So I think ultimately the message here is be very self-assured, reassured in the fact that you made the right choice and you have the right to be confident about it, because look at this. I mean, when it comes to matters of the heart, things are really blossoming, even if you may not feel it, even if you may not realize it. I think somewhere in your subconscious you probably feel it as well, almost like a flower, just like, kind of coming out of the weeds, just blossoming forward, not being shy about it either. I mean, you're confident. I think that things are really gonna pan out here. So let's move on to the next phase of cards and see if maybe we can shed some more insight here. So we have the 8 of Acorns, we have the Page of Acorns, and then we have the King of Acorns. So yeah, I mean, this clearly goes along with, the fast-moving chariot. This is a card that means, moving very rapidly, maybe even impulsively, or spontaneously, but moving fast, very rapidly. And then here I'm seeing with this thing, when it comes to the matters of the heart panning out, in the beginning, I'm seeing that after you made that decision, you felt a little bit of self-doubt. You definitely felt kind of like, okay, now what? Like, I made this decision, this major decision when it comes to matters of the heart, or involving people around me, when it comes to your emotional attachments, or situations involving emotional attachments. You felt very doubtful at first, like, okay, now what? I made this decision. Is this the right decision? But yes, it is the right decision, because look at that. Bam. It's going to pan out. You're going to win. Whatever it is that you desire, I feel like it's headed towards that direction in some way, shape, or form. And when it comes to this decision, once again, kind of leading you into sort of a solitary, independent sort of mode of being, I'm seeing here with the King of Wands that's all, good and well. That's the natural order of things. And you are still even independent, or even in that independent or solitary mode that you chose or ended up in. That's the way it should be, because I'm seeing here that you're this is the King of Acorns. You're charging full speed ahead, passion. This is if you're going from point A to point B, you're on the right track. In that mode of being solitary and independent after that very swift decision when it comes to matters of the heart, you're totally on the right track. You made the right decision. Just be confident and just, I think, listen to your intuition here. Listen to your heart, because when it comes to the King of Acorns, it does have more to do with passion, your heart. It can have something to do with your mind as well, if you're more cerebral, if you're more logic based thinking type of person. But I'm seeing here, just go with your gut, go with your intuition ultimately. Okay, so let's look at the last phase of cards to see if maybe we can shed some more depth, and also if we may have some general advice that we can give you. So I'm seeing here the mountain, the moon, and the sun. So ultimately, I'm seeing here that this decision, I think maybe this is really delving deep here. This swift decision that you made when it comes to the matters of your heart, it was not easy. The mountain symbolizes definitely something that you really had to sort of push ahead to do. I commend you, Aries, for making this very difficult decision, but I am seeing that, go with your intuition, go with your gut, because I am seeing that it was the right decision. At least that's what it looks like right now. It was very difficult, and I really, really, I think you deserve a pat on the back for being able to do that, because it wasn't an easy decision. It was a very big decision, I'm seeing. And also, in the beginning, like we saw earlier, there was a bit of some self-doubt. Like, you made the decision, you made the swift decision, and then you felt kind of like, now what? Like, you felt self-doubt, you felt like, did I do the right thing? And once again, there was this sort of like mysterious, when things barely show in the moonlight, it's mystery. Things are shrouded in mystery. There is self-doubt here, but I am seeing that this card, the moon, also symbolizes intuition. So whatever decision you made, I think that you did go with your gut, you did go with your intuition, and ultimately I think you know deep down inside where you need to go, and I think you've really got this, as long as you follow your intuition, literally. And yeah, the future, like we saw the ace earlier, the Ace of Cups, this couldn't go more hand in hand, the sun. So yeah, you're headed in the right direction, I'm seeing, as long as you, once again, follow your intuition, as symbolized by the moon. It's like this balance between your intuition, following it like an arrow, which is actually very fitting for an Aries, and then you're headed towards the result or the payoff of that decision, that maybe deep down inside that it is the right thing to do, even though it's difficult. So yeah, things were really headed towards good thing, like a good sort of vibe here. Great things. The sun symbolizes warmth, happiness, just the payoff, like just all the great things, like blessings. Like, you are headed towards the sunlight for sure. And I think that you know that somewhere deep down, intuitively, that you are headed towards that direction. I mean, confident. I mean, this also goes really well together. There's some Leo energy here. So if you're an Aries sun sign, you may have maybe Leo in your moon sign, or a lot of Leo in your chart. And if you're Aries moon and you're watching this video, you may be a Leo sun. So I don't know, I'm getting a lot of Leo energy, or at least, yeah, that sort of confident, like, you know, your decision once again did lead you to a more independent, solitary path, but at the same time, I mean, maybe that's the natural order of things here, because I'm seeing that it's like you're on a horse, you're charging forward, passion is in your heart, fire is in your eyes, like, I don't know, you're doing fantastically right now, and I really commend you once again for making that really difficult decision, but you are headed towards the sunlight, the warmth of the sun rays on your skin, just, you know, metaphors for happiness, basically, things really panning out, as long as you follow your intuition, you know, even though things are shrouded in the moonlight, the moon, follow the moon, which is your intuition ultimately. And once again, you got the Ace of Cups here. You will get the Ace of Cups as long as you follow your intuition and you trust yourself. So yeah, that's all I have for Aries. It sounds like a really positive reading, despite a bit of hardship here recently with that really difficult decision when it comes to matters of the heart. So yeah, once again, I would really commend yourself for doing that, Aries. Yeah, so like, comment, subscribe, share if this resonated with you. And Aries, I just want to remind you once again that if you want a personal email reading from me, I have an Etsy page now where you can do that. And the link to that Etsy page is in the description box below. So yeah, I hope this was helpful, insightful, entertaining, and I'll see you later. Bye.